The Monkey and the Crocodile. Once upon a time, deep in a lush green jungle, a clever monkey lived on a magnificent mango tree by the side of a sparkling river. The tree was full of sweet, juicy fruits, and the monkey spent his days swinging joyfully between the branches, feasting on the delicious mangoes and chattering happily with the birds. One sunny afternoon, a weary crocodile swam up to the tree, his eyes fixed longingly on the ripe, glistening fruits. The kind-hearted monkey noticed him and called out cheerfully, "Oh, hello there. You seem tired and hungry. Would you like to try some of these mangoes? They are the sweetest in the entire jungle." The crocodile, taken aback by the monkey's kindness, nodded eagerly. "Oh, that would be wonderful. I've never tasted mangoes before." With a playful grin, the monkey plucked a handful of the ripest mangoes and tossed them down. The crocodile caught them in his large jaws and savored their taste. "These are incredible. You are very generous, dear monkey." From that day forward, this became a routine. Every day, the monkey would share the delicious mangoes, and the two unlikely friends would chat and laugh together. The crocodile even carried some fruits home for his wife, who at first was pleased by the thoughtful gesture. But one day, as she chewed on the sweet fruit, an idea crept into her mind. "These mangoes are delightful," she mused, her eyes narrowing with greed. "But if the monkey eats them every day, imagine how sweet his heart must be. I want to eat his heart." The crocodile gasped. "What? I cannot do that. He is my dear friend." His wife, however, was relentless. "If you truly love me, you will bring me the monkey's heart. Otherwise, never return to this house again." Torn between his friendship and his wife's demand, the crocodile sighed heavily and devised a plan. The next morning, he swam up to the tree as usual, masking his guilt with a forced smile. "Monkey, my dear friend, my wife has heard so much about you and your kindness. She wishes to meet you and personally thank you for the delicious fruits. Won't you come to my home today?" The monkey's eyes twinkled with delight. "Oh, how wonderful! But there's a problem. I don't know how to swim." The crocodile grinned, hiding his nervousness. "That's no trouble at all. Climb onto my back, and I'll carry you safely across the river." Trusting his friend, the monkey leapt onto the crocodile's broad back, excited for the adventure. But as they reached the middle of the river, the crocodile's expression darkened. He sighed deeply and spoke in a regretful tone. "My dear friend, I must confess, my wife does not wish to thank you. She wishes to eat your heart. I have no choice but to deliver you to her." The monkey's eyes widened in shock, but he quickly regained his composure. Thinking fast, he put on a thoughtful expression and said, "Oh, my poor dear friend, why did you not tell me this earlier? You see, we monkeys do not carry our hearts with us. I always leave mine safely hidden in the tree." The crocodile blinked in confusion. "What? You don't have your heart with you?" The monkey shook his head solemnly. No. But if you take me back to the tree, I'll fetch it for you." The foolish crocodile, not being the cleverest creature in the river, nodded eagerly. "Oh, ha, that makes sense. Let's go back quickly then." The crocodile eagerly swam back as fast as he could, whilst the monkey was terrified. As soon as they reached the riverbank, The monkey sprang off the crocodile's back and scampered high into the safety of the mango tree. He laughed heartily and called down, "Oh, you silly crocodile! You were willing to betray our friendship, but you have been outwitted. Go back to your greedy wife and tell her that she shall never taste a monkey's heart." The crocodile hung his head in shame. He knew he had lost both a delicious treat and a true friend. Silently he turned and swam away, feeling the weight of his mistake. As for the monkey, he learned to be more cautious, but continued to live happily in his beloved tree, wiser than before. This timeless story carries a message deeply aligned with the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. The first lesson is the importance of discernment and wisdom, viveka. As Lord Krishna teaches in the Gita, a person who is devoted to the path of selfless action attains perfection through the proper exercise of intelligence and discernment. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 50. In this story, the monkey represents discernment and intelligence. When the crocodile betrays him, the monkey stays calm, thinks quickly, and uses wisdom to escape danger. This reflects Krishna's teaching that in life's most difficult situations, we must exercise viveka, clear discrimination, rather than be swept away by emotions like fear or anger. True wisdom lies in staying calm, thinking clearly, and choosing the righteous path even when emotions are stirred. At the same time, the crocodile's downfall reminds us of another eternal truth from the Gita: the danger of unchecked desire and attachment. Krishna warns us in chapter 3, verse 37. It is desire and anger, born of passion, that are the great devourers and the great evils. In the story, the crocodile's wife symbolizes selfish desire, blinded by greed and discontent. The crocodile, though initially reluctant, becomes overpowered by attachment, desperate for his wife's approval, and nearly destroys a beautiful friendship. When desire and emotional attachments control our actions, we lose far more than we ever gain. Thus, The Monkey and the Crocodile is not just a children's tale. It is a reflection of the inner battles we all face, the battle between wisdom and impulse, between loyalty and selfishness. A lesson as true today as it was thousands of years ago. In every choice we make, the Gita reminds us to act with discernment, free from selfish desire. And in doing so, we find not only survival, but true peace and happiness. If you've enjoyed this story, please give this video a like and subscribe to ASA Hindu Wisdom. Let's grow together and share these heartfelt stories with the world.